Welcome back to another episode of the Armchair Pundits Weekend Review Show. Well, it's not even a weekend. I'm so discombobulated right now.
Yeah.
It's the midweek show. So welcome back to the midweek show. Did anyone enjoy that game just now?
No.
Nope. Dead.
Nope.
What a
Dead,
horrible
dead,
game of
dead.
football. I want my time back.
We should have just recorded earlier.
Do you know what? Slightly, I was going to say that for the second half, but the second half was way better than the first.
Everyone thought we were going to get battered, and we didn't. So we held our own.
I
I don't know who said you were going to get battered.
I don't think anyone.
fans, because no one said battered.
No, bro, a lot of Arsenal fans. Not everyone's like you know, Bevan. There was some people predicting 4-0 on other podcasts, bro.
Oh, that's
there was a lot. There was a lot of talk that this is the time it's going to happen. Last year, this, that, and the other. So
That was a proper stalemate. Neither team looked like they were going to score, and a couple of chances that were there. Final ball wasn't quite right.
Yeah. But we'll get onto that later. We've done a bit of a prep for it. But thanks for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button and comment. And what I will be doing from next week is those who do comment, I'll be reading some out. The best ones that we get will be read out on the podcast, just so that people know that they're being listened to and they're being seen as well. So yeah, I think it's a good thing for people to know that we're watching. So, without any further ado, we will move straight onto the guest the player. Hopefully, you guys are ready.
I'm trying to be. Where's my Google at? ChatGPT.
Disabled it.
Yeah.
So here you go. Guess the player.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
No.
it.
Take it back.
You
know what? My first thought was Coutinho, but then obviously I know that's not the case.
Started at
Only
Watford,
because
yeah.
I saw.
Wow, you messed out all them clubs, bro. Coutinho.
No. Do you know what it is? I was just saying what I see. I felt like I was
you saw Aston Villa and you thought,
yeah, it's true. And I just blacked out everything else.
oh man. We know Leon's got it, so wait for Bevan and for Lamont to catch up.
Oof. Like I slightly feel like I know who it is, but I just can't picture the name again. I'm having a Demba Ba moment.
Oh, stop it.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I was thinking about that Demba Ba moment. I wish there was a week between shows so I could have relished in that. The fact that I got it. Yeah.
After the bait clue, Leon was like, how can you not get it from that clue?
The funny thing was, I said Demba Ba and Leon said, well done. You didn't even say well done. When I watched it back, I was like, oh my days.
Leon was proud of you, that's why. Leon was proud
of you. He was. Yeah, I respect that still.
So go on. Any takers other than Leon?
Man City. West Ham, Man City. Go on. You got to move on, man.
Yeah, go on, Leon.
Go on, Leon.
David James.
Yes, it is. David James, indeed, it is.
Keeper didn't even cross my mind.
Bruh.
I'm connecting dots that weren't even there. I even said it to myself. Sorry, I'm doing this for the viewers' perspective as well. I even said Peter Crouch in my head, but that's Liverpool and Portsmouth. Forget Man City and the rest of them. So, even West Ham. Was he at West Ham?
No,
he was. Really?
Yeah, he was. West Ham were on there.
Yeah. So,
but he wasn't
doing all of that.
He went at West Ham.
No. So, anyway, well done, Leon. Again.
We will move on to prediction table. And it hasn't been that eventful, if I'm being completely honest. It wasn't the greatest week. But there was some movement.
I'm sure I'm not top no more, boy. I got like 1 point this week.
As you can see, this is last week. And this is this week. If he wants to move.
Wow.
I haven't got 0 points again. Hey, Bevan, you're doing this for bands. You're doing this for bad.
Bro. Your team's garbage, bruv. It's not my fault that you can't beat.
Are you glitching again? It sounds like you're glitching.
It's not my. It is not my fault that you can't beat Burnley.
Oh my gosh!
I'm the only one that actually predicted a draw from today's game. I think.
Yeah.
I went for 2-2. Everyone went for an Arsenal win.
So level second with Bevan.
My team wouldn't lose.
For those that can't see, Leon's top.
Yep.
Daryl joint second.
Yeah,
James
mate.
is basically second
One
from
more.
bottom, and Bevan's rock bottom.
For those who can't see, yeah, Leon has 61 points. Lamont has 60 points. Daryl has 60 points. I have 59. And I'm trying to look all the way down to the bottom. And then you've got Bevan on 36
yuck it up.
Bro, man said you're trying to scroll down to...
Yuck it up. Everyone laugh. Go on. Where?
So the reigning champion, boy. You're performing like Liverpool right now, bro. It's taking to the
worse.
Worse.
This is worse. I can't get a result right.
Next week, results, 2 weeks, because we've got FA Cup weekend. So in 2 weeks when it resumes, we could have a new leader again. But we could not. We'll see. But yeah, we'll move. We'll move on to the actual show. And it is a bit of a packed show. But we'll get through it smoothly. We'll get through it quickly. So first up, I thought it was a fantastic game yesterday. And it was a thriller. And it was in memory. So obviously, for those who haven't heard or may have not heard, Kevin Keegan has been diagnosed with cancer. So Newcastle, So it came out yesterday. So there was tributes at Newcastle. I think they wore black armbands for it as well. And it was like a fitting tribute that it was a 4-3. That's almost like in honor of Kevin Keegan's 4-3s with Liverpool.
Yeah.
So, mental.
Did they say what kind? Or did it just...
No.
They might have, but I can't remember. But I don't remember them saying what kind.
I just heard them saying he was ill, but obviously I didn't get that part of it. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
get well soon.
Get well soon. So 4-3. I was actually on WhatsApp, and one guy, I think it was the penalty went in. Penalty went in to make it 3-3, and this guy was like, "This game is not finishing as a draw. It's not happening."
No.
And then he was like, "Yep." So you go. I think they put 10 minutes up, and it was like, "This game has been a basketball." I was watching. I was watching Man United game mainly, so I was only watching that game on the side. Or was that even before that? I think that might have been before that. But no, at the same time. But watching the highlights and extended highlights, what a game that was!
Yeah, that was very good.
Barnes, I think he scored 8 goals against them. That's like his favourite team.
Yep.
But it's just, listen, Newcastle haven't been good for a little while, but at home, they're a different prospect. So credit to them.
They're doing all the right things, mate. They're doing all the right things. They put it this way, they don't look like a newly promoted side in terms of the way they go. They take it to the teams, to be quite honest. They look very
Leeds,
confident. Yeah. They look very confident on the front foot. They didn't look scared of Newcastle. And I say respectfully because Newcastle attacking-wise, they've got threat, pace, and they've got, a pretty solid centre mid.
Mm-hmm.
So, Farker's doing a good job over there. I've got to be honest. He's doing a very good job. They were unlucky that Barnes' goal was allowed, in my opinion, because the handball, and not only that, it went into 101 to 102 minutes. They was only meant to get 10 minutes injury time. So it's like...
It's a minimum, though.
Stoppages.
It's a minimum
thing.
Yeah, it's always a minimum.
Fair.
It's always a minimum.
Fair enough. But yeah, for the neutrals, emphatic.
And listen, like you said about Kevin, about Farker, he was like 4 days away from getting a sack. That's what the talk was. It was before the Man City game. It was 4 days from getting away from getting a sack. And then he loses that game, but second half they came out fighting, changed the system, and up until last night they hadn't lost the game. They'd 1-1 drawn, and the performance had gone up levels. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can stay out of relegation trouble. And if they can stay in the league. Because Farker, let's be honest, him and Premier League haven't really gone hand in hand when he's been up. in previous attempts. So it's going to be interesting.
No, but he's always had a very weak team with Norwich.
Yeah.
So realistically, Leeds do have a little bit more experience in there. I think keeping Dominic Calvert-Lewin fit is going to be key, because you can see the quality that he has when he gets chances, especially in the 18-yard box. He's clinical. He just needs to stay on the pitch for them. But I have been impressed with the way that they've recovered from a pretty dismal period where they couldn't get a win, and then I think they had something like 4. They went unbeaten in 5, 1 win though, and 4 draws, which for them, you would say some of those games were unlucky. Some of them were, I think it was against Liverpool and against Man City. They were unlucky, but they fought hard. So got to give credit where credit's due, and for them, they'll hope that this game is not something that shatters their confidence. It doesn't knock them too bad, because it was a very entertaining game, and it's just one of them nights. Sometimes St. James's Park, the floodlights, you have those moments where when there's 10 minutes of injury time, you just know that there's going to be a goal, and you just who's going to get it. Both teams had pretty good chances, and I think you'd have to say Leeds were a little bit unlucky. I think a draw would have been a fair result, but
agreed.
It's one of those games, man. It was a great 4-3 win for Newcastle, and for them, it's they're stepping stone. They're hoping to build a bit of form themselves. So
at 3-3, you got to take the ball to the corner flag, innit?
Yeah.
You got to protect it with your life, and I feel like they were just
difficult to do that when it's difficult to do that at 10 minutes to go though. If Newcastle are attacking, you can't just sit back. That's if a team does that and then another team scores, then it's like, oh, why did you sit back? Why don't you try to control the game? But then if you go to attacking and you concede, then it's like, why did you try and win it? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But you can't. I don't think you take it into a corner flag with 10 minutes to go. And
what did you guys think of the handball though? The handball for the pen, Arrington. Do you think he was unlucky? Because
he was very unlucky.
He's unlucky.
You can tell he's not deliberately done it. Yeah. But the problem he has is that his arm is out.
From his body.
It's not away. It's away from his body. So it is a little unlucky. And if you're going by the rules, you're going to say he's prevented the ball from going into the box. So it's a pen. But
he had a good game as well. So you felt for him. You felt for him. So, but cool. We'll move on. As we are changing things up, it's not like big sixes and the big team show. So we move on to the next game that also had a penalty, and someone would say contentious penalty, and that was the West Ham game. It was like a relegation battle going on there. West Ham, I think there were 2 instances. West Ham go up early, and then they score again through Somerville. And you're thinking, okay, West Ham could be in the money here. Then the goal gets given offside. And you're thinking, well, hold up. I swear the defender deliberately played the ball. So he made a deliberate action
to me.
On the ball. So how is that given as offside? It wasn't a deflection. He actually tried to block the ball, and it went to the attacker who crossed it in and they scored. So I feel they were hard done by then. And obviously it makes it worse that they go out, equalizer comes in, and then I think it's almost like the last kick of the game, wasn't it? And then, to be honest, it's something I've complained about for a while. So at one hand, I'm happy that they did it, but on the other hand, I feel sorry for them. Goalkeepers, apart from Lloris, because he got done on this, have been punching guys in the head for years and getting away with it. Yeah. Punching guys, not getting the ball and getting away with it, and you're thinking, how's that not a penalty? And this time it was. And like I said, I feel sorry for them because they didn't deserve to lose that game, in my opinion. They didn't deserve. They should have got a draw at least. Nottingham Forest were not good. Not good at all.
I mean, from that goal got disallowed, James, West Ham just dropped their heads, to be honest. You could see the whole demeanour was just like, they for me, it didn't look like they were still going for the game. They let Nottingham Forest get back into it. I mean, they were lucky to go into the break 1-0, in my opinion. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, Nuno's gone, mate. He's a goner, to be honest.
I don't think he is.
Brother.
I don't think he is.
Mate, he needs them players to start playing for him, because at the minute, they're not even playing for each other. They don't look like they've got any other ideas over there. And they really lack an attacking threat, as in, who did they buy in the summer? What's his name? Fulkirk?
He's gone, bro. He was last year.
Now?
He's gone to AC Milan. But they've bought him 2 new strikers. That's why I don't think he is. Obviously, another manager can use those strikers. But the players that were there, they weren't his type of players. And they weren't players that were defensively sound. So for his type of... I think they got the worst, or close to the worst defence in the league. I think Leon said that last week, didn't he? Or second worst.
Well, they got the worst defence now.
Yeah, minus 21. Wolves are minus 26. They were minus 21.
Yeah.
No, but in terms of goals conceded, West Ham had the most.
Yeah, they conceded 43 goals. So they've got the worst defence in the league. And obviously he's been there for part of that, but not for a lot of it. But I don't know. I just have a feeling they're going to give him a chance to try and get out of it. And I know it's not looking good. It's like 6 points from safety at the moment, which isn't good. And obviously goal difference is minus 21 to minus 13. But I just don't think they'll sack him.
Yeah, well, guess what? They got Dr. Spurs next, so I'm pretty sure they might. I'm pretty sure a result will be looming.
Is I don't even have a comeback for that, bro. That is how deep it is right now.
It's a good segue.
The maddest thing is, I was going to ask when they're going to play Spurs as well, because they need that help.
I think they need you to predict the score as well, Bev.
Say that again?
They need Bev to predict the score as well.
You predict a West Ham win there, bro. I bet.
But yeah,
okay, cool. So we move on to the Cherries stunned Spurs, and I don't know. I'll leave it to you, Leon. I didn't watch the game completely, but some people said Spurs actually played well. I don't know if that's the case. I'll leave that for you. I know you're not happy in general, but
we played better. I wouldn't say that we played well, because I don't feel like in certain areas, especially when we got into good areas of the pitch, the decision making in the final ball again was poor. There was times where you had Xavi, you had Tel, and even Porro in the overlap getting into really, really good positions, but sometimes their final pass just let them down, or that final movement in the box just let the team down. And we also shot ourselves in the foot a lot by giving the ball away. Like, there was a good few times where our defenders were making sloppy passes, the midfielders were making sloppy passes and added pressure. But in terms of the actual attempt to go forward and try to do something, there was definitely improvement. I think Xavi Simons made a big difference. But ultimately, when the game was 2-2, we got to see it out. We actually had a couple of chances to score the third goal before Bournemouth got theirs.
yeah.
There was a couple of one chance for Richarlison. He hit the post with a header.
Oh, he should have done better though, Lee.
Really.
He should have done better.
Yeah. But there's a great bicycle kick from Palhinha. We're not expecting goals for him, but that seems to be the biggest contribution he's had so far this season. He makes good tackles. It's just, again, his passing sometimes is a bit lacking, especially with forward progressive passes. But defending, like, we're supposed to be us. Like, if Frank says what he's about, we're supposed to be more solid, and yet during that game, once we didn't take those chances, you always felt like Bournemouth had the ability to go and score whenever they attacked us. And it had to be Semenyo. Last game for Bournemouth, cutting in, is a great strike as well. Like, the keeper doesn't really have a prayer of saving it. And
he's a nasty guy, bro. He's a nasty guy. Because Man City said, you stay there and you go and sort out Arsenal. And he's like, I'm an Arsenal fan. I ain't doing that, bro. When I play Tottenham, I'm going to sort them out instead. For you guys instead of Arsenal. Yeah. That's nasty behavior, bro. Nasty behavior.
Yeah, it's nasty work.
Mad. But
it's nasty work.
Yeah, man, it's a good goal from Semenyo. Good win for Bournemouth. They'll be happy because they were on a bad run of form. And as I did call it, Dr. Spurs again gifting another win.
Krupi got another goal in there as well.
Yeah. Again, it's just not picking up players in the box, man. not picking up players in the box.
Do you know what's funny though? The 2 goals that you conceded, the 2 quick goals came from Travener's side, where he just cut the ball back in on his left and he was whipping the ball in. And you think that, you know, you guys will get wise to it, but no, you weren't. And he was just doing it and just allowed to do it. And then obviously the winner on Semenya, he done the exact same thing, but on the opposite side, where he just cut in and then decides he's gonna just cut in on his right foot and then just have a shot, and he was allowed to do so.
I never get that, right? Normally, you say either show the guy on the outside, but if he's coming inside, the DMs cover that area. As soon as he goes in, the DMs cover and close it. But nope, not Tottenham. The amount of goals that come from shots from outside the box this season has been pretty awful. So yeah, it's another loss, and
you got a couple of injuries as well to boot as well.
3 more injuries in that game. I don't know what's going on with. Say again.
Long term as well, right? Like months.
Potentially. I mean, we know that Kudus is out till April. That's for certain. Benton Core looks like he's done his hamstring.
6 weeks. That's about 6 weeks normally, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think there was a couple more players that went off yesterday injured. So it's not looking good. It really isn't looking good. And the other injuries that we did have in Solanke, Kulu, and Madison, they ain't coming back anytime soon. So yeah, January, they keep saying, "Oh, we're working hard," and Johan and Paratici are working hard to make transfers, but other teams have already signed players, bro, and we ain't signed no one.
Got a new left back coming, Brazilian from Santos.
Bro, have you been on YouTube yet? You been on YouTube? Been on YouTube?
You know,
that lets you know everything you need to know about this guy, bro.
Yeah,
bro. When Chelsea signed Esteval, everyone knew who Esteval was, bro.
Yeah,
we're signing unknown left backs at 18, 19 years old, bro.
No one knew who Martinelli was. Martinelli's turned out to be good, so you never know.
It took him a while. It took him a while. Today, we'll move on. We're not going to go and talk about Martinelli.
He's all right. He's not a complete flop. But anyway,
average.
I think the reason why the result went the way it did because Thomas Frank's head weren't in the game. I don't know what cup he was drinking from, but it's
bro. I'm so glad you mentioned that, you know, because people are losing their mind over it. But it is typically Tottenham, though, isn't it? You would never find Arteta drinking out of a frigging Tottenham cup, bro. You just wouldn't see it. So why? Like Thomas Frank is playing it down, but who's done their due diligence, bro? Who's done their due diligence? The cup over there from the last game. Who's looking in about sees a cup and goes, "Oh yeah, let me just use this cup to drink out some water"? Nah, bro. Why don't you have?
You won't see me drinking out of a Spurs cup,
bro. The point, exactly. You're just gonna be like, no, you need to give me another drink. If you came to my house and I gave you a cup of tea in my Tottenham mug, you're not drinking it, bro.
Nah, bro.
You honestly think he actually saw it and just wasn't bothered, or do you think he just didn't see it?
I don't think so. I think he just thought I need a drink, innit?
Yeah,
I think he didn't see it, bro.
If he didn't see it, fair enough. It's not that big a deal. Honestly, it's silly. It's just typically Tottenham. That's what it is. It doesn't matter what cup he drinks out of, but it's just Tottenham. And because people know that Thomas Frank liked Arsenal back in the day, they're now going on to that and making it seem like he's here doing a hatchet man job and just making the team even tougher than we were already.
Mama's going from the inside now.
Trust me.
The inside man.
Bro, I tell you, he doesn't even, we don't need an inside man to tear this club apart, bro. They're doing it by themselves already, man.
But even with Van der Ven at the end of the game, bro, going over to talk to the fans and all that again this season.
Bro, and did you see Romero's post?
Yeah, I saw that.
And he removed the line about certain people lying when things are going well.
Yeah,
tells me, man, like they're not happy, and there's things that's been promised, and the board haven't stuck to it. Like he could have left. I thought he was going to leave, and then he signed a new 5-year deal after Frank's joined. So it's not really got nothing to do with Frank. It's got something to do with the promises that were made when he signed that deal.
As he said, there's people that should have been up here talking and never talk.
Yep.
So,
what's to that effect?
Do you reckon Frank's in trouble?
Yeah. I think he's in trouble because Tottenham have made a bad appointment in my opinion. There, I don't think he was the right manager for what we're trying to bring to what Tottenham want from a brand of football, and we haven't seen any progression from what we were experiencing last season. Like we're 14th and we finished 17th. Like that's not progression. We've gone back to the 90s when we were a genuine mid-table team. Like we've regressed all the way back to that point. And that's where you're like, we've had stages where we've had a chance to genuinely compete with the big teams. And at every point we've got close, we've acted like a small club. And that's the reason why we've ended up regressing. And all those decision making has gradually increased over time. And now we are where we are. We have to start again. But I think he's in trouble. I don't think he will last if results continue and performances don't improve.
Thomas, the Frank engine needs a service.
Bro, he needs a new engine, bro.
But yeah.
New track.
Cool. Cool. So, the next game on the list.
Can we just say that yesterday's midweek football was amazing?
Like,
I'm not lying.
This happened last week.
Everything was happening. Like, why can't we have this?
I feel like they saved that performance because last week there was barely any goals. This week was just goals galore.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Go on anyway. Sorry to cut you, Jay. Yeah.
So, another game that had controversy. So you're going to see the theme of this episode is going to be controversy.
All over.
Fulham versus Chelsea. In a way, I'm happy Fulham got the win because the Chelsea nonsense, I think it was a penalty. Cucurella got rightly sent off.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I think it continued into the box. And it didn't stop. He didn't let go at the right time, like the VAR were trying to say. I think VAR this weekend have been on holiday, sabbatical, or you got, I don't know, they got people...
Bottle jobs.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, guys like
that.
Yeah.
But the red card, I just don't understand. And you know what gets me is the outrage from all the players and from him. And like,
always.
How is that a red card?
No, it's always from Chelsea. No matter who gets sent off, no matter what the reason is, the outrage is crazy, bro.
3 guys got yellow cards from that one incident.
Yep.
I think it's because it wasn't Tosin coming across to cover, and that's why they don't think.
No, he stopped him from being able to score a goal. He would have had a shot. He would have got a shot.
That's dogs all day long.
The reason why it's not, he's in front of Cucurella. So Cucurella is holding his arm from behind. So no one's coming across to stop the shot. No one can stop the shot. He's through and goal.
Yeah, he's through and goal.
The foul did start outside the box. So yes, he does continue to pull him the whole time. But because the foul started outside the box, they should have really given the foul earlier anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it was the right decision, the red card, and Fulham ended up getting a free kick. They didn't get anywhere with it, but they've ended up pulling out a win with Wilson getting the winning goal.
Do you know why I think they didn't give the penalty? It's because he was getting dragged for a long time. He was getting pulled back for a long time, yeah?
Yeah.
And as soon as he crossed the white line, he went to the ground. They're not going to...
That's poor refereeing though, because you've seen it before where people just get into the box and they gets given. I think they just bottled it. I think they bottled it.
I don't know.
But then if it was a penalty, then they wouldn't have given a red card. So
it still would have been a red card because it's still
that jeopardy rule is thinking that it would be yellow.
Double jeopardy is if you're making an attempt to play the ball. He didn't make an attempt to play the ball. That was straight dog zone.
Denying a goal.
Denying
a goal scored opportunity. That's a red card and a penalty. It's both straight. Yeah, straight.
I don't know.
The game itself, Fulham, they huffed and puffed. Wilson, unlucky. The 5 centimeter rule that we got with Verts, they didn't quite get on his goal.
Yeah,
but it was a bigger offside. For being completely honest, and jokes aside, it was a bigger offside for Jimenez. It was clearer. But listen, he's on some great form. Harry Wilson, I give him credit, man. He's playing really well. Unlucky to be denied that goal. Good finish, but he wasn't to be denied. Chelsea did come back with a scrappy goal from. What's his name?
Delap.
Striker. Yeah, from Delap.
It was second phase, isn't it? No, it was second. Yeah, they didn't deserve, but bruv, do you know what? They were resilient and they were trying to push, and it's not like they sat back. They were trying to push, and the quality just weren't there. For me, Delap is still rough around the edges. I think we spoke about this a couple of days ago in the last pod. He definitely needs someone to refine him, as in another decent striker. Do you get what I mean?
Well, maybe Mateta. It's gonna go somewhere.
Oof.
Gonna go somewhere. But
Yeah.
so obviously they get the winner. He shows he's got a right foot, Harry Wilson, and nice little touch, swivel. It's all facing one way kind of thing, but touch and turn, and he buries it, and it's a deserved win. Did you know? Actually, let me ask you a question. How many times do you think they have beaten Chelsea in the last 43 years?
Oh yeah, they did call this stat out. You know. Well, it was once, bro, wasn't it?
Nah, it's more than that. It's more than that.
Okay, what, 6 times?
No, that's their third win. No, their fourth
win.
It's their fourth win in 43 years. Granted, they haven't been in the same league often, but still, they've been more than enough to have got more than 4. That was their 4th victory against Chelsea in 43 years. So that's mad.
They look, bruv, they didn't lack quality. That's all I've got to say. Fulham did look good for the win. They deserved more than just the 2 goals, to be honest. I honestly do believe they should have been awarded that penalty. So, they would have been away for a very long time. Jimenez scored a decent goal as well. So you can't really take that away from him. But, you got to play what's in front of you, innit? And they did just that. They beat 10 men. Simple.
Liam Rossini's
what
got
effect
a work out for him, though.
I was literally about to ask you, if you're Liam Senior sitting in the stands,
Junior or Rossinier. Senior.
No, but if you're seeing him sitting in the stands, I did actually say that, by the way. Typical. And you're seeing all of that. Are you thinking to yourself, you've got a lot of work to do? Or are you thinking, you know what? If I can make some changes in January, or like, what are you thinking? Is there a lot of work to do or not?
He knew, bruv. He knew what he was coming into, bruv. He's in the building already. He would have been watching English football, or he was seeing the red cards. He knew what he was coming into, but it's an opportunity that's too good to turn down. And at the same time, he knows he's going to get given gems. If he stays there long enough, he's going to get given gems every window. And it's whether he can mold them quickly.
Yeah. I've got like just one thing to say on just these red cards. Yeah, for me personally, I feel like because of the level that these boys are playing at, if your club receives a certain amount of red cards, I do believe there should be some kind of enforcement, because that would then maybe have you. Could you remember these guys are ambassadors, and they're also, mentors and, people's icons and whatever else you want to call them. People are looking up to them. So they've got a responsibility to act a certain way. So I really do feel like the FA or something should really step in and say, you know what, Chelsea as a whole, this is what you should get, whether it be a deduction of points, whether it be, the next guy that gets a ban, he's going to have 5 matches or something. It might sound ridiculous, but I'm just saying, I think they've got 8 or 9 red cards, or maybe even more, and that is ridiculous. We're in January.
In the last 2 seasons.
I think 6
this season.
All right, 6 then. But still, 6 is still a hell of a lot,
Yeah,
6 is still a lot, and that's straight reds.
That's including the manager. That's including the manager as well.
Right.
One's 2 yellows. Pedro got 2 yellows in Europe.
All right, but what I'm saying is, it's a red card in the game, right? So it's not like an accumulation of yellows and then you get suspended. It's not like that. Yeah. So
they've got those as well.
You see it there?
Let's have it right though. Them getting the red cards, it's not really helped him in any way, has it?
No.
It's not been to their benefit. Yeah, not really. So I hear what you're saying about finding them and stuff like that, but they know for themselves that their discipline needs to be sorted out. And they'd be in a lot better position if they weren't getting these needless red cards.
Yeah, true. But yeah, sorry about that little bit of a...
That's right. A rant.
A little bit of a rant.
Thoughtful there every now and again. All right, cool. We'll move on to another controversial moment. And one that I'm sure had you boiling. Burnley versus Man United. Should Man United have been playing against 10 men?
100%. Carl Walker stamped all over Dorgu. Stamped all over him. He's basically double-footed him on the floor. So
we won't go that far, but
I won't go that far, but I get your sentiment.
He put off his whole foot on that leg.
Do you know the funny thing is, yeah? Do you know the thing is? They always bring these things back, right? When you're watching the games, to things that you and I have never seen. Like what are VAR even looking at? But this one was blatantly on camera. Like everybody's eyes were on it, and nobody wants to say, "Can we bring that one back?
Yeah,
can we have another look?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It'd be different, like sometimes you get those ones where a player's trying to jump over another player and he can't put his foot anywhere else.
Jumping over.
No, or even like you taking a step or whatever, but that wasn't even that.
Even Dogu was shocked. Even Dogu, like, the way Dogu spun round.
But maybe it's good for him because he didn't make a meal out of it. But
if he reacted like Cucurella, imagine if that was Cucurella.
Cucurella gets him sent off. 100% he gets Walker sent off.
1 million.
100%. So in one hand, you give Dogu credit because it didn't hurt him that much because he didn't react. Correct. But at the same time, some of his teammates would be like, "What were you doing? Like, we could have been playing against 10 men and we would have won today, or could have won today." But yeah. Other than that, just briefly, because obviously for those who haven't watched Lamont's post match, so you can get more.
They all have.
Oh, we've got some new people watching for the first time today. We see you. Yeah. So if you haven't watched it yet, watch it after this and get some more of what Lamont had to say on it. But briefly, how did you feel?
It was a new manager bounce, I guess. But you could see that we had an air of freedom. The weird thing is, it's hard for me to really say and be honest because we were playing against Burnley, who aren't particularly great at the minute. So my perspective is just looking at United, not necessarily who we're playing against, but we were playing with a lot of freedom. There was a lot of, they were relaxed, and they were just having fun. Bruno was further up the pitch, like where he should be, closer to the attack. He showed within, a matter of minutes why he is probably the most creative player in the league at the minute and why he's so important to United. But we didn't deserve... I believe we deserved to win, but we just weren't clinical enough in front of goal for us to walk away with it. So 2-2 was probably what everyone would look at as well-deserved because we didn't really do enough in front of goal. I would say I was really impressed with Shea Lacey that came on one of the academy boys, and he came on and made an immediate impact and nearly scored a worldie. I woke up everyone in my yard because I thought that was going top bins. The keeper was nowhere near it. But outside of that, I was a bit underwhelmed by Ugarte, a bit underwhelmed by Cunha, who, to be honest, he has scored, I think, a couple of goals in some of the previous games, but he doesn't have an all-round great game. He might score, but then he just goes missing. He doesn't.
Let's have a conversation about him soon, bro.
Yeah. So I don't want to keep on going on, but that's pretty much
as much as other players. But
it's true.
He's thinking out the gaff, bro.
He's not doing great, bro. I'm not going to even try and defend it. He's not doing great, but yeah, there's some work for us to do there,
bro. You got to think it's a big step up, bruvs. It's a big step up from Wolves to United, even though he went from 19th. No, I was going to say he went from 18th to 17th.
Yeah, I'm glad you interrupted him, James. I'm glad you interrupted him because he was looking for that. I can see it in his eye. He wanted to say something from the start of this Man United segment.
I was looking at the wrong time. I had to turn around.
James, no, you helped me. Thank you for that. Remember, we're going to take this one offline, yeah? I'll take this offline. I got something for you.
Like the conversation we had yesterday, offline. Anyway.
No, we're not taking that one offline. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Another 2 points dropped, mate.
Another 2 points dropped, and yeah, we need to do some work finishing. I think that's what we need to focus on, finishing. I was happy for Šeško getting a first brace in his United campaign. So yeah, good for him, man. He played well under the circumstances.
One interesting thing that came out of that, it's been the last thing. Did you see the comment by Tim Sherwood? Half-time saying that he should never wear a Man United shirt ever again.
Who?
That's what Tim Sherwood was saying about him.
Who, Šeško?
Yeah. at
And then he
half-time.
came out and scored a brace.
And then, but
You know
then,
what?
then he doubled down on it. He said, I still don't think he's good enough for Man United. I still don't think he should be playing for Man United.
All right, fair enough. Do you know what? You know what's funny? You see Tim Sherwood, I'm sure he's done this to another player. I'm sure he's done it to one or two players over the years. No one listens to him, to be honest. He is just that guy that wants to talk the talk and put hocus pocus and all kinds of stuff on people's name and all that kind of rubbish on their performance and stuff. He wasn't the most spectacular player, so he can just keep his comments to himself.
I mean, I will say though that a player that has 8 shots in a game, okay, albeit he scores, he needs more than 2 goals.
It's true. It's true.
Especially if you're
lacking confidence, though.
And especially if you're going to be playing for a team that's in 14th place, bruvs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to the Arsenal segment, yeah?
So some people call it a ball draw. Some people call it game of 2 halves. Others have said tactical headbutting. But first half, I was worried, I'll be honest. It was one way for a while. I was looking at it and I was like, this is what I don't like about Liverpool. Like, we get the ball and it's like pass, but there's nothing out there. The passing is always in the middle of the pitch. And when you get to the middle third, we give the ball away. But then Arsenal have the ball and they pinned us in around our 6-yard, our penalty area. And it's constant and it's good pressure. And then we woke up. I was like, oh, okay. I think what woke us up was probably the miss. We had a little breakaway and then Bradley should have scored. Let's be honest, that was the best chance of the game for me. He should have got a score.
That was the only chance of the game.
And then Gakpo has the rebound. And I was saying, if you have 2 feet, he has another shot on target. But because he wants to cut it back on, he's desperate to cut it back on his right, he loses the opportunity. He loses the opportunity.
If I'm honest, if Frimpong could have made the right decisions, you could have had a goal.
Gosh.
You could have had a goal
and assists.
Yep.
Did he ever have a shot? Did he have a shot today? Frimpong?
We had no shot. He didn't have a shot. No, he didn't have a shot.
Yeah,
he had 2 opportunities. He had 2 opportunities, Bev, to shoot today. One was from the outside the box right in front, and the other one was when he was running one-on-one, then he decided to square it.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
I was shouting.
Listen.
I was shouting.
For a game that's meant to be a Big 6 game, everyone's going to be looking forward to this game and excited by it. For there to be no big chances, I don't think Liverpool had a shot on goal. Sorry,
you had one big chance.
But didn't have a shot on target. You had one big chance. Was that a big chance? What, the header?
It went down. For me, it wasn't. But it went down as a big chance.
Okay. Fair enough. If this gone down as a big chance, where
it's mad.
That was
the game was boring.
That's time I'm just never going to get back. There was nothing in that game. I don't know. It's in the first half. You could, like James said, Arsenal were all over Liverpool, and I don't know what happened in the second half. I don't know if players were tired. I don't know if it's like fixture congestion. But in the second half, we just didn't come out, and it was an opportunity missed. If we're honest,
for both sides, to be fair, to both.
But we have if we're honest, we have these games in these situations where one team is not necessarily playing well. They go against up another Big 6 team, and you think they're gonna get smashed, and it ends up being a draw.
Stalemate.
Happened last year at Anfield. Happened this year at the Emirates. But it wasn't a good game. That wasn't a good game of football, man. I suppose all of the good football got played yesterday, so there was none left for today.
Yeah,
I think for the second half performance, we can take some positives in terms of. I think it was up until the 87th minute, you didn't even have a shot, not even a shot on target. You didn't have a shot at a goal in the second half. That is. So
can I ask you a question before you go on too far? Frimpong, penalty or not?
No,
it's not. They both land in the same space at the same time, and then he rolls his ankle. So I think
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the other one. Frimpong in the box.
Oh no, he doesn't. No, because even the contact, it starts off outside the box, and then when he gets in the box, his heel kicks Frimpong's shin. That's not a penalty. And it was slack.
Martinelli, bro, that was some nasty.
And
he's
a scumbag. He's a scumbag.
Some nasty work.
Do you see what he done to Bradley?
That's why I called him a scumbag. That's why I called him a scumbag.
Nasty work, you know.
Yeah, bro. Bruv, I'm surprised that Liverpool players didn't go harder in terms of against him, push him, because
Canute pushed him to the point where he nearly flew off the pitch. To be fair,
it was clear he wasn't cheating to roll him back on the pitch. It was clear he wasn't. Like, you saw him running, you saw his knee buckle, and even his ankle buckle after it.
Yeah,
and you could see he was writhing in pain. He wasn't rolling back on the pitch.
He was already on the pitch.
Time.
He was already on the pitch. But he was already on the pitch. He was already on the pitch.
Then he did it. He shuffled. But he shuffled.
He was already on the pitch. It doesn't matter. He was already on the pitch. So it was unnecessary what Martinelli was doing. I understand what he was doing because at the end of the day,
he wants to get on with the game.
Right. He wants to win the game, bro. So
remember,
half of me saying, you know what? Yeah, I get it. But the other half is saying, bro, he's a professional like you, bro. And you can see he's in genuine pain. Allow it.
You know what?
Do you know what?
It is dastardly, yeah, but it just reminds me about what Mourinho said to Spurs when he said you lot are too nice, and now like you can see that I can see that this is a bit of nastiness from Arsenal, and sometimes you need a bit of nastiness in it, and hopefully hopefully it translates into something, but it's still dastardly.
That's the wrong nastiness.
It's still still dastardly though.
But yeah,
James, have we got time? Have we got time for Everton?
Yeah, we'll have time because that's another incident.
Good.
Obviously, in terms of our performance, hopefully it gives them a bit of confidence. Like I said, we didn't get a shot on target or anything, but for us to actually play, to stop Arsenal playing, and it wasn't like we stopped Arsenal playing by being like, I don't know, by negative football. We actually controlled the second half. But we didn't have a striker. Gakpo was awful the whole game. And I think you said time for Rio.
Last game, to be fair.
I think you said time for Rio. I could see he wasn't even going to make any subs if Bradley didn't get injured. So it's a thing Marino. Pep's done it a few times as well, where the game is that tight, where you can only trust what's on the pitch. And on one hand, it would have been good to see Rio because Rio could have been a threat, but at the same time, I think, in all honesty, he probably would have got handled by Timber. Timber's he's the best right back in the league. But it would have been good to see it. But I don't think you could have trusted him to be defensively astute and not switch off. And for once, Gakpo didn't switch off. He normally does switch off defensively. He was on job today. So not happy. Not happy. But listen, we didn't lose. And
nothing
got
happened
4
in that
points.
game, bruv.
Got 4 points from the head-to-head. That's not for you guys. That's for my nephews that love to talk.
Oh, yeah.
We got 4 points from the head-to-head.
Yeah.
But on to the next. This one is, right, Everton.
Everton.
Oh,
is it a red card for you?
100%.
Yes.
Which one? Both of them.
Both of them are obviously the two stupidity of descent in 5 minutes is obvious. But
first of all,
the pulling of the dreads or the hair. It's not
pulling
dreads,
someone's hair is one thing, yeah. Okay. Separately to that, my man's in the air. He's got no control. He's pulling his hair, bruv. That's dangerous, you know. Like you could give
He's trying to say he's trying to pull his shirt. He wasn't trying to get his hair. He just put his hand.
That's a
Do you know how much times Cucurella's had his hair pulled? Yeah. You can't pull a man's hair. End of story. Like that's dangerous. Yeah, and it's bang well out of order as well. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? He get red and he should get a nice ban because for me that's borderline violent conduct.
But they've appealed it, innit? They've appealed.
No, that's violent conduct. That's violent conduct. You can't pull someone's hair, bro. That's like slapping them in the face. To me, that's like punching someone in the face. You're slapping it, pulling their hair. Bang out of order, mate. And then that fool decides he wants to get 2 yellow for dissent. Idiot,
so instead of trying to pull his hair, he's trying to give him a horse collar.
You're trying to pull his shirt.
Apparently, which would have been acceptable.
That would have been fine.
What are we doing here?
I don't think he would have got red for pulling his shirt.
What if he pulled a collar? His collar, cool.
Yeah, I don't think he would have got red if he pulled the collar.
I don't think he would have, Bev. I don't think he would have.
That's dangerous. You know how dangerous that is?
Yeah, I do.
Of course it is.
I do, but I don't think he would have got red.
Boy,
I don't even know if he would have got a yellow. I don't even think he would have got a yellow for that. Exactly. To be honest,
that's mad, right? That's mad.
It's mad.
That's insane.
But Grealish, I mean, not made it even worse. He won the free kick.
Brother, this
he
is what
won
I'm
the
saying.
free kick. What is wrong with you?
Why are
He
you
lost his head.
clapping?
He lost his head.
It's frustration,
What's wrong
man.
with the ceremony? Why are you doing that? Like, and this is what I'm saying. These professionals, they've lost their head, man. And Grealish, you're in the year of the World Cup.
He's not going to World Cup.
He's not going to.
You're definitely not going World Cup now. 100. I mean, he wasn't before, but he's definitely not going because he needs to be able to keep his head in them situations. They went to 9 men over nothing.
Yeah. So on that, you were very pleased with Mane, the youngest player in Premier League history to score back-to-back games as an 18-year-old.
And he was a good finish as well. Yeah. Very good finish.
Tidy.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a journey to go on, but he's doing well so far, man. So long may it continue for him.
Indeed. So won't talk about them. We'll just mention. Actually, no. In fact, this is the Man City Brighton because obviously it's an impact. Man City dropped points again. Title race. It looked like it could be 8 points. Thankfully, Liverpool didn't allow that to happen. But 6 points gap because they couldn't finish their dinner. Haaland missing sitters. Cherries missing sitters.
Oh my gosh.
Bernardo Silva could have squared it to Haaland and Haaland would have had a tap in, but he tried to go near post. And then what happens when you do that? You get sucker punched.
Yeah, of course you will.
Sucker punched. And they could have lost.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
It was Gomez's chance where he hits his heel instead of the front of his foot or side of his foot.
The play for them to get their goal,
it
was total space. And I was never in doubt he was finishing that.
It was also, but there was also some, I don't know what Nico Gonzalez was doing. And I don't know, it's like he tried to do like a little back flick or something like that. That ends up in the movement. It was a bit poor. I think that you could see that with City in that game, them having two inexperienced centre backs. It hurt them a lot. And Brighton they could have been 1-0 up in the first half. And at the same time, though, Brighton also gave Man City most of their big chances as well from playing out from the back. It's crazy. They just didn't really finish their dinner, as you already said, and it could have been very different.
There is a defender, bro.
Because from what I saw, Diaz is out for 6 weeks. Unconfirmed, but from what they said, it's a broken leg or fracture. It's a fracture for what's his name, Gvardiol. And when I was looking at one app, it told me May. We'll be back in May. So that's the season done, basically.
Gvardiol's out for the season.
Yes, I'm saying Gvardiol. It's May.
Oh, Gvardiol. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought you said Diaz. I don't know why I thought you said
Gvardiol.
Diaz. My bad.
Diaz is 6 weeks. Stones is not until middle of February. But he's been injured literally the whole season anyway. And I think that's it.
A couple of years of that, though, to be fair.
Yeah. So for them, the whole Gurhey thing, which is super annoying, they might just go and pull out and say, okay, here's 35, 40 million. And Crystal Palace might say, and hopefully not. Hopefully not. Because at first, before I heard the Gvardiol news, I was like, why would he go there? Like, he's not going to play. Like, Gvardiol's only out for a couple of weeks. But then when I heard he's out for the season, pretty much, then he's going to start, realistically. I know Ake fully fit can play there, but Gurhey's better than Ake, realistically.
Yeah, he is.
If he goes there, he starts. And then, hopefully he doesn't, anyway. Hopefully he doesn't. But at the same time, I don't want City to crumble. There needs to be a title challenge. So they need to find a way to pick up some wins. They got you.
You know, City might go through it at the back with Carvajal, Diaz and Gay next season. Can you imagine?
No. I don't see that. I don't see that.
And eight Nori flipping wing back with Oscar Bob or flipping, what's his name, O'Reilly. Mate,
it's
not impossible.
Oscar Bob's going to be gone this January, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's gone this January.
He's out. Yeah.
Say nothing. Hey, what about Thiago though?
Yeah, 3-0.
My man ain't stopped scoring.
Brentford Sunderland. He's now the lead, the top one season goal scorer for Brazilians. So 16 goals. Firmino, João Pedro, and one other who I've forgotten now.
Martinelli.
They've all got 15 goals in a calendar year. Well, no, in a season, sorry. He's got 16, and he's not stopping. Let's be honest. I'll be honest. I brought him into my fantasy football team. He's probably going to stop scoring now. I brought him in. I was supposed to bring him in 2 weeks ago.
He won't, bruv. He won't. But me and Bev was talking yesterday. Bev, go on.
Nah, bro, Brentford just find these strikers, bros. If you go back to Brentford, every time they lose a striker, they get a new one. They had new Mopey, 25 goals a season. Then they got, I think it was Ollie Watkins, 25 goals a season. Then they got, I know this is in the Championship. Then they get Ivan Toney, breaks a Championship record, gets promoted. Yeah. Then he gets 20 goals in the Prem. Then he leaves. The next season, I think Vissa gets 14, but the season after that, Mbeumo gets 20 goals in the season. Vissa gets 19. They both leave, and then this guy scored 50. This guy scored 16 goals. And
then he didn't play last year because he got his ACL. ACL could have been played last season.
I don't know. Wherever they find these
whoever's
guys,
doing their striking coach, whoever's doing their striking training, he needs a raise.
Brother, wherever they find these guys, bro, where do they find them? Everyone's struggling for strikers, and Brentford could just find them. One
after the other. As well. They got
Shada as well. Conveyor belt. But I'm sure that if he scores 20 again this season, like Brentford would be one of the only teams that have had a striker score 20 goals in a season for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Mental.
Okay, cool. Well, that has been our roundup of the game week this weekend. I'm just turning my back massager. Let me turn that off.
Yeah, mate. Getting old.
Right, bravo, I am. This back is creaking. But we'll move on to the player of the game week. I'll double check if I've got everyone's this week, but I'll start off with myself. Player of the game week. I wasn't sure whether I was going to give it to. I probably do give it to him again. To I forgot his name now. Brazilian Igor.
Thiago.
Igor. Yeah.
Probably I'm giving it to Igor Thiago. It's impressive. 2 goals, and he looks good doing it. For being, to be honest, as in football wise, he looks good doing it. So yeah, he is my player of the week.
Is next me?
Yeah.
My player of the game week is going to be Mane. I was going to say Šeško, honourable mention, because he got his first brace at United, but I thought that would be a bit biased of me, and that's not my style. So I'm going to go for Mane. Overall, he's had actually a decent game week, and I know this we've done, 2, shows in a week and whatever else, but he has genuinely had a very good week. So yeah, man, more to come from him, hopefully. Mane for me.
Yeah, I was going to go with Igor Thiago as well. To be honest, 2 goals, could have had more as well in that game.
Leon, who has had to step away, he has gone for Igor Thiago too. So for me, we move on to the moment of the week, and there's nowhere else other to go than Harvey Barnes.
Oh, I don't know.
The winning goal at that time, at that moment, 10 minutes. Yeah, it's the moment of the week for me, boy.
That's a difficult one, Do you know what? I'm gonna give it the moment of the week for me. Goes to Grealish. Idiot boy.
I did say good or bad.
Yeah, you did. So when I really pre it. Honourable mention though to Mr. Cup, Mr. Cuppy Cup.
You know what? I was gonna give it to
Mr. Frank Engine,
Thomas Frank,
cup, but I couldn't give it to him, man.
I was gonna give it to Thomas Frank for doing the most Spurs thing ever. But I'm going to be positive and I'm going to give it to Harvey Barnes because that was a great take, great finish, man. Especially to win that game in the dying moments. What? Poor goalkeeping? All right. You want to be negative? You want to be negative? Want to be negative about it?
Leave him be.
Yeah. Especially to win it in the 90 or in the 101st minute. Crazy when your team's 3-2 down.
Yeah. Okay, and Leon has gone through the same as well, to be honest. He's gone for Harvey Barnes, his winner. So, we move on to the predictions. It's a weird one because we've got 2 weeks. We've got, games in between. So, it's weird.
I don't like doing the predictions like this because some stuff changes and so does my prediction.
Listen, I did ask if I could change mine when I realised that my manager was getting sacked.
This guy asked... No. Listen, listeners, viewers, everybody is here. Not when his manager gets sacked. He asked an hour before kickoff, can I change mine?
Oh, was that what it was?
An hour before kickoff. Can I change mine? No. So, no. Predictions. I'm trying to think if we have a show before this. I think we do. But we'll do it. We'll do it. And if there's anything changes in between, then we can. I'll give us an opportunity to review it if something happens on the weekend. So
look at you being so nice.
You know. So Man United versus Man City, the Manchester Derby.
God.
So for me, I think after 3 draws in a row, I don't see Man City losing or drawing again. So I am going for a 2-1 Man City win.
Boy, this is when the new manager steps in as well, you know. This is what I'm thinking in my head.
Might be Oli.
Oi. All right, I'm going to go for 3-1 United.
Boy, yeah, they might have Gurhi by then. It could be different.
3-2 then. No, I'm joking. 3-1.
Okay, so I'll let you go because Leon's not here, so I'll give Leon's one at the end.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2 City.
Okay, 3-2 City. Leon has gone for a draw, 1-1 draw.
If anything, it might be a 2-2 draw, but yeah.
So next game, Liverpool are at home to Burnley.
Oh, you lot are going to smash them.
I think we're home to Burnley, or are we away? No, yeah, we've been there already.
You're home.
Yeah, we won 1-0 there. Yeah. Smash, I don't know, because Liverpool have not been that kind of team this season. So I think I'll go for a 2-0. No, in fact, no. Yeah, 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah. I'm going to say 2-1 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool.
And Leon has also gone 2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah. That's going to be wrong.
I'm so happy. I was going 2-0 as well, right? I'm so happy I said 3-1.
You know what, yeah? It's going to be Bevan's turn to go first, and I am dreading it. I am dreading it now. So I'm trying to get the points now so it don't hurt me later on.
Sorry, I think he got most of his points when I was going first, you know?
Probably did.
Listen,
thereabouts at the beginning.
You lot are going to regret saying this to me, you know that. There's going to be a week where you're going to laugh at me and I'm going to get them right. I've been misfortunate by some of these scores.
Anyway, he's gonna end up with 16 points and just claw his way back in.
Hey, and that's all it will take. That's the thing. Yeah. So anyway,
all right, cool. Tottenham versus West Ham. 2 teams in trouble. Tottenham are poor at home, but I think they'll win 2-1.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Do you know what, Nuno? Just going back to Spurs. I'm going to say 2-2.
Okay. Let's see if you can jinx Leon again.
I'm here to spoil things. And I'm going to say 2-2 as well.
I see you.
I like it. I'm trying to catch this guy, so I'll take that. Well, Leon's gone for a 1-1 draw. So hopefully, I think I said 2-1. So hopefully Tottenham win and not the only one gets points from this game week. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And finally, Nottingham Forest at home to Arsenal. And listen, I'm going 2-0.
Yeah, I think that's safe hands, isn't it? I think Arsenal are going to win that. I'm going to go 3-0.
No, I'm going 3-0. Okay, too late. Go on.
I'm doing 3-0.
3-0. Go on.
I'm going 1-0 Arsenal. I'm going 1-0.
1-0? Okay.
Yeah, 1-0, yeah.
All right, cool. Leon said 2-0.
Did he?
Yeah, he said 2-0.
Okay.
So I wanted 3, but I'll save my late change for another day.
Still got to wait for Daryl as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
hopefully
true.
Is in there. Yes,
True. All right, cool. Well, we have done our predictions for this game week. Guys, put yours in the chat. Put yours in the comments as well. Let us know what results you think are going to happen. Let us know if we're mad with some of the results we've picked, or whether you think that Bevan will recover at some point during 2026 or maybe even 2027 going into next one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to hit the notification button and comment. Because as I said at the beginning of the show, I'll say at the end of the show again, I will be reading out comments next week. So hopefully you guys give me some to read out. It's been a pleasure. Take it easy. Peace.
Laters.